Syncing audio. This is my 1981 Suzuki GP125. It's a little bit dirty, it's a little bit dusty, but we're gonna talk about it. So let's go. So what is it with this bike? It's a 1981 Suzuki rust bucket with 2 wheels, a gas tank, an engine, and a handlebar. I found it on my friend's front yard, collecting rust and becoming another habitat to those insects. So I decided, I was 19 at the time, I decided that I want to do something productive rather than lazing around, you know? So you know what? I found this bike, let's say, why not? Let's try rebuilding a motorcycle. I was naive and I did not expect anything out of it. It may run, it may not, it may be scrap, who knows? But what I do know is that it's got complete registration and proof of documents, and that there's the original key to the bike. So I got it, it was a couple $100 and nothing more than some hopes and dreams.
When I first got the little Suzuki, it was in a condition so bad I thought it would never run again. However, with the help of a couple YouTube videos and an acquaintance, I learned so much about motorcycles and two-stroke engines in particular. Rebuilding a motorcycle is a tough thing to do, especially for someone like me who never even held a wrench until that time. But I knew I wanted to make it run again, no matter what. After almost 5 months of constant problems and questions I can't answer about the motorcycle, especially when it comes to the electricals, I finally got it running again. It wasn't perfect, it was far from perfect, but it ran. I, who knew nothing about motorcycles at that time, finally was able to rebuild my own motorcycle at the age of 18. Since then, it took almost 2 years of work to get it to a great condition. It still isn't perfect, but it was much better than the first time it was rebuilt. Now the question I get a lot is, what do you have to expect when rebuilding a motorcycle like such?
Nothing. Don't expect too much when rebuilding a bike like this. Once you finish rebuilding the bike, you will be back in for repairs. You will be working back in your garage for repairs. And that's okay, because that's the beauty of a rebuilt motorcycle. You know how it works, you know where everything goes, and you learn that by rebuilding, disassembling, and reassembling said motorcycle.
The beauty of rebuilding and restoring a motorcycle like this is not the finished product. Even until now, this bike has its problems. The front fender isn't aligned properly, the exhaust leaks sometimes, the paint is messy, the electricals are a bit funky, the RPM gauge is jumpy, and the speedometer is... yeah, there's no way I'm going over 160 kilometers an hour on a 125. The beauty of rebuilding and restoring a motorcycle is preserving the history of the motorcycle. It's the learning process that you experience while rebuilding it, and it's the proud feeling that you get, even if the bike's not factory perfect. Because you know that the finished product is your hard work.